Sometimes the tiniest piece of information can literally save a life. And today we're going to talk about something that could do exactly that: how to recognize a stroke. Honestly, what you're about to learn might be one of the most important things you hear all year. So let's jump right in. So I want you to picture this. It's a scene we all know, right? A get together with old friends. The room is just buzzing with laughter and good conversation. It's one of those warm, happy moments that we all cherish. And then, just like that, the whole vibe changes. One of the women, out of nowhere, stumbles and takes a little fall. Her friends immediately rush over, concerned, thinking it's just a simple trip. But she's quick to brush it off. She laughs and tells everyone, "I'm okay, it must be my new shoes." And it's a simple excuse, right? It makes sense. So everyone, including her, just accepts it and moves on. So, they help her up, they get her another plate of food, and the party just keeps going. She seemed totally fine, laughing and chatting away for the rest of the night. As far as anyone could tell, the little incident was completely forgotten. But the story doesn't end there. A phone call later that night completely shattered everything. Her husband called to say she'd been taken to the hospital. By 6 p.m. that same evening, she was gone. She had passed away. The cause? It wasn't the fall and it wasn't her new shoes. She'd had a stroke right there in the middle of that party. See, that stumble, it had nothing to do with her shoes. It was a critical warning sign that, so tragically, everyone at that party missed. That moment, that was the chance to save her life, if only someone there had known what to look for. Okay, so what is a stroke, really? Well, it's a major medical emergency. It happens when the blood flow to a part of your brain gets cut off. And without that oxygen-rich blood, brain cells start to die. And they die fast, like within minutes. This is what's happening inside, and it's why every second is so unbelievably important. And this leads to a really powerful question, one that kind of sticks with you. What if just one person at that party had known the signs? What if they knew what to look for? She might still be here today. And that's what makes this knowledge so incredibly vital. All right, so how do you spot a stroke? The good news is, it's not some complicated medical procedure. In fact, there's a super simple test that anyone can remember. It's just 3 letters. STR. So let's break down exactly what that means. Okay, let's walk through this. It's really easy. First up, S is for smile. You're going to ask the person to give you a big old smile. And what you're looking for is this: does one side of their face seem to droop down? Next, T is for talk. Ask them to say a simple sentence, something like, "The grass is green." Now listen closely. Is their speech all slurred? Is it strange? Can they even get the words out? And finally, R is for raise arms. Ask them to raise both of their arms up. Watch them. Does one of the arms start to drift downwards on its own? And listen, this is absolutely crucial. You don't need to see all 3 of these signs. If you see even just one, a droopy face, slurred speech, or a weak arm, you have to treat it like an emergency. Don't wait. Don't second-guess yourself. Act immediately. Okay, there's one more really simple but powerful thing to check for. Ask the person to stick their tongue straight out. If their tongue is crooked, or if it pulls over to one side or the other, that is also a very, very strong sign that they're having a stroke. So, recognizing the signs is step 1. But step 2 is understanding that you are literally in a race against the clock. When it comes to a stroke, every single second that passes is critical. And when we talk about time, neurosurgeons have this magic number they always talk about: 3. 3 hours. They call it the golden hours. So, why is this 3-hour window so important? Here's why that matters so much. If a stroke patient can get medical treatment within those first 3 hours, their chances of a full recovery go way, way up. After that window closes, the brain damage can become much more severe and often permanent. I mean, there's absolutely zero time to waste.
Okay, so you see the signs. What do? It's simple. First thing, call for an ambulance. Immediately. Do not wait. And when you call, tell them, "I think this person is having a stroke," and then clearly describe the STR signs you're seeing. That information is so vital for the first responders.
So, there you have it. You now have this knowledge. And this isn't just, some interesting fact. It's a real tool that could one day be sitting in your hands ready to save a life. So the next step is to share it. I want you to think about the ripple effect for a second. A cardiologist said that if every single person who learns this simple test shares it with just 10 other people, it's pretty much guaranteed that at least one life will be saved. That's how powerful this is. So sharing this, It's not just like forwarding a funny video. It's an act that could literally save a family from a lifetime of heartbreak. You are giving someone the power to act in a moment that matters most.
And that brings me to the final question. And this one's for you. In that moment, at a party, at the grocery store, at a family dinner, could you be that one person in the room who knows what to do? The one who sees the signs and takes action? Because after today, after learning this, the answer can be and should be yes.
You know, there's this really beautiful saying, when we give a rose, its fragrance stays on our hand. It's the same idea here. When you share information that can save a life, that good deed, that feeling, it stays with you. So please share this and carry that with you.